Spotlight on Frazee is sponsored by these community-minded businesses and organizations. Frazee Family Foods. What a hometown grocery store should be. Friendly staff, family-owned, and a wide variety of groceries to fulfill your needs. The City of Frazee and Frazee Event Center, featuring a 5,000 square foot room, a built-in stage, and a full-service bar. Perfect for a multitude of events. Call or click to book your event.
Welcome to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Ludke, and we're down in front of United Community Bank today with Nick Cornier. Howdy, Nick.
Hi there. Thanks for having me today.
By golly.
Yes.
You know, you're being an athletic director, you're always involved in a lot of stuff, and now you got to cook hot dogs besides.
Yeah, and it's a good thing, whenever we got the sunshine and it's a nice day, this is a great thing to have our community come out and have some hot dogs provided here by the bank. And it's a nice part of this is we got all in all, this whole Main Street corridor is kind of involved in the process of making this happen. Mm-hmm. And then the bank providing us the elements here to make it happen with the grill and the tables. You got Frazee Family Foods, all in all, OK Lumber, the bank, Ketter's Meat. I hope I didn't miss someone, but they all contribute to this to make it happen. And from 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock each day on Wednesdays, we have chips and hot Ketter dogs.
And that'll be from Memorial Day through to Labor Day.
Yeah, basically that.
Yeah.
It basically ends that last Wednesday of August is what we got it programmed is when it ends.
Yeah.
And each week is another entity that runs it. So today, as we're hosting this is the football program is working the project today. And next week's what we call the dead period. So next week, Wednesday, the week of the 4th of July, there is no barbecue.
Okay.
But the following week, after the 4th, it'll be back up and running all the way through August. And we'll have a new entity each week running it.
Well, and this has been a great deal. It's a good thing for the kids and the different organizations to get out and the public get acquainted with them and help them raise a little bit of funds for their projects and their organization.
Correct. That's it. So the big goal from this is, and this is a great piece that United Community Bank, with how they do this. So it's a free will donation. Mm-hmm. Okay, for the process, and when the summer is concluded, the bank matches the funds.
Yeah.
And so we get what the donations were, and then the bank matches what was made, and that all goes back towards our student athletes and activities to help with our supply budgets or leadership speakers, all those pieces. So that's what's a great piece, and is that everyone is involved in it to give back to our students and in the activities they're involved in. So a lot of people to think about this.
Well, and it's great. It's been going on for a few years. Yeah. And it does well every year.
It does. And it's nice to have it. And given last year we weren't able to do it with COVID, it has, just by observation and talking to coaches, it's been a little slower than it has been in the past, but we know we're coming off of COVID, and some people are still probably a little leery of being out. But again, if you're not, make it out every Wednesday. Have a hot dog, some chips, some lemonade, and a little donation. It's going to a great cause. Yeah.
Well, we're glad that you're on the program. And now that I got you on here, of course, it's every year I know you work with the Frazee School Hall of Fame.
Correct. You know what? And in the probably a little over a week and a half ago, 2 weeks tops, our selection committee concluded with five new members to go in this fall. Mm-hmm. And then we have also last year's 5 members. So we're going to have a pretty big celebration this year. September 25th, I believe, is the date at the Frazee Event Center. Everyone's welcome to come. We have a $5 a plate fee for those that want to eat a meal. But otherwise, we're going to have 10 people going in this fall.
That's a lot.
There's 10 individuals. We got one team. And these new 5, we haven't made it public yet. We're still getting to those families and letting them get that sorted out and get their biographies put together. And once we get that, it'll become a real public piece for those families and people.
Well, and we're going to have you on again when that happens.
That'd be great.
And go over some of this, and some of the people that have been put on, like Les Kircher.
Yep.
Les was in school, was one of my teachers when I was in school back in the 60s, and a wrestling coach then. And he's still around.
Yep, he is.
It's
he's
just
still
amazing.
Making the golf course work.
And I have not seen Mr. Smith for a while, so I don't know if how he's doing.
Yeah, no, he moved from the area here recently to get closer to some family.
Well, and I
did,
can
which-
understand that.
Yep,
You know,
he
it
did.
was. It's always nice to see those coaches around.
Yes.
So
Yep, you're spot on with that.
yeah,
But,
but
again,
we're gonna take a break here and let Nick get back to cooking. Nick, our camera person, and myself a hot dog,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna be down by a fire hall talking about parades. So we'll be right back. Spotlight on Frazee. Welcome back to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Ludke, and I'm here with one of the familiar people that you see a lot on TV3, Bricker Ware. Hi, Bricker.
Hey, Hank.
By golly, but we're doing something else besides fire department today. Yeah. Crazy Frazee Thursday parades.
Yes.
And the first one is tonight, so you're gonna,
No,
you guys,
tomorrow.
are,
Oh, yeah.
or tomorrow night, yeah.
Thursday, the
Yeah.
1st.
But you guys are gonna miss that because you aren't gonna see this until next week. But there's the 8th and the 15th, so you still got 2 more Thursdays to come and watch the parade or be involved in it.
It's on the 8th. It will be Bring Your Pet Parade. So whether you have a dog, a cat, a bunny,
A
a
cow.
giraffe, a cow, even a pet rock, bring it along, walk it through the parade. Lineup starts at 6:45 behind the high school in that parking lot. Come down Second Street, walk past the fire hall, and then head back up on 3rd Street. It's a pretty simple walk. Get your steps in for the day. Each participant will have an opportunity to win 2 $25 Frazee Buck gift certificates sponsored
Hey.
by the Frazee EDA.
Wow. Geez, that was a good deal. I'm glad we did that.
Yeah, so if you don't have a pet, bring a pet rock.
Yeah. Or you can carry me.
Or yeah, Pet Hank.
Yeah. But this is just kind of the precursor to Turkey Days. And Turkey Days, you said it's our 67th annual this year.
Yes, it is.
Oh my. And I do remember the first one.
Double the fun in 21. You know you're aging yourself and you remember the first one.
Yeah, double the fun in 21, and that'll be July 22nd through the 25th. And we have such a slate of items, and Nick will show you these. Nick is our cameraman, and he will show you these later on in the segment here. And you know, it's a tremendous thing. You know, the whole community and the whole area gets involved in this. And I know each year, you know, there's other things going on. It seems like it's either the Becker County Fair or East Otter Tail County Fair.
This year it's over by Walker.
Yeah,
They got their music fest that weekend.
Moon Dance.
Yep.
Yeah, there's always stuff going on in Lakes Country.
But if you, we've got more ideas. We're looking for people that want to run events. So we got ideas. So if you say, hey, I want to be in charge of an event for an hour, we've got an event for you. So
yeah, I do that with the sandcastle, you know,
Yep.
about an hour and a half's worth, and the kids down there at the beach. Got teams of 2, prefer a young child and maybe a teenager or an adult on the team. Sometimes we let more than 2 on them. But, you know, it's a great deal. They get to spend some time at the beach. We got the kids fishing tournament down there that Mouse King is running this year. And there's so many events. The Sportsman's Club, of course, we've got 600 pounds of turkey drummies we're going to be cooking up Saturday and Sunday.
those are so good.
Oh, and root beer floats to go with it.
Oh, I'm getting better than that.
Yeah, so, you know, come to Frazee for Turkey Days. But come on the 8th and see, you know, like Bricker says, you know, bring your pet. You know, bring the family.
And
Come
on the
into town.
15th, it's a lawnmower, bring your utility vehicle, or like your boat for that parade. So it's, I forgot that about the 15th.
Wow.
You can bring a scissors. If you cut your grass with a scissors, bring a weed eater. We're thinking outside the box, and that's kind of strange for Hank and I, but we'll make it work.
You know it. It's always better, you know, to see what people come up with. It's amazing how some people's minds work around here.
That's the truth.
But, you know, it's always a pleasure to have Bricker on the program here. You know, Bricker is involved in so many things in the community, the fire department, our service organizations, you know, and Turkey Days here is a major thing. And plus, you know, being a businessman and having a family, you know, you get around a lot, my friend.
Well, I do love Frazee. It's a great place to be.
Yeah, and a great place to raise your kids.
Absolutely.
So, remember, thank you, Bricker.
You're welcome
Always
as
a
always.
pleasure, sir.
Always good times.
Remember, pet the dog, hug the kid, kiss the wife, and wave at the neighbor. Next person you wave at could be your next best friend. And we'll see you next week on Spotlight on Frazee.